I'm a father of two children. My state of mind generally is tired, but I get satisfied. I feel very happy with where I'm in my life. I have a great career. I love this place. I have a job that I'm surprised someone hasn't kind of Tanya Harding me and some other dance educator hasn't whacked my leg walking out of school. Why? Because they want this job because it's such a dream job. Honesty, pure and simple. That's that's it. Yeah, if you don't have a trust, you don't have a relationship, and I guess the world is built on relationships. If we don't have trust when the students come into my room, even the littlest ones, and I say to them, I have to trust you before you come into my room. So we stop. We always start each class. We take 3 breaths, and I say to them, it's my time to find out. Can I trust you to still your body when I need you to still your body before we move and have a lot of fun and get crazy? I have to know that you can pull back. Uh, Kinesthetic, I think. Yeah, I'm a kinesthetic learner. It's kind of obvious. I have to do. I have to do it with my body to figure it out. I even like, I love music and I love to see music, but I always have a hard time sitting through music. It's not that I just have to dance. I feel like I gotta get up and play music. I grew up a drummer actually. I played the drums since I was 7, and I came to dance later. But so if there's music or if there's dance, like I like watching dance, but then it's like I want to be on stage, not because I want to be in front of everybody, because I want to do it. My sister, I think in some ways, she's deaf. She grew up, to be deaf in the 70s as a child, you were with a hearing parents, you were brought up to be hearing. And though she grew up in a loving home, and I didn't realize till I got to college, and she finally found the deaf world and began to discover sign language and the culture. And then I had to discover that with her. Um, and in college, I wrote a paper. I had to write a paper, and I wrote a paper on my sister, and I interviewed my sister, and I asked her things maybe I just never was mature enough to ask her about what it was our lives together and growing up and being deaf. And choked up. But yeah, she's amazing. She's such a bright person. I don't even know why I'm crying. Um, Sorry. I was fortunate enough to take a class with Gregory Hines and meet Gregory Hines. And in many ways, he was a super influential teacher in my life, even from afar. But he instilled the idea that dance is an expressive art, and he always said, express yourself with it. And at a time early on in my dance, when I was dancing, I was already kind of doing things differently. I had a very different take on it. And I was it was a class, and we were on stage, and everybody took a solo, and everybody was doing the same kind of steps with each other, and he knew the steps. And I came out, and I did something a little different. I had my own style, and I think everybody was like, "Thank you, okay." And he put his arm around me, and he walked me back to like we're standing. He said, "You keep doing what you're doing." He's like, "That was really expressive. You express yourself. You do what you're doing." And I mean, literally, that from that moment, I feel like that moment, that was the beginning of me, who I was as an artist. In many ways, it gave me credibility. Well, to be honest with you, one know-it-all certainly doesn't like to share the room with another know-it-all. So I don't like know-it-alls only because I'm a know-it-all, and I already know it all, and I like to be told because I knew that. Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Yeah, I think make 'em laugh, probably.